I do. No idea. This is the longest John's waited patiently to speak to me.
Yeah, I was debating how I opened up, to be honest. But the first thing I want to address is this quite serious allegation that's been made against me this evening. So, um, you know, people have been, well, I say people, very low numbered accounts have been coming into a number of lies this evening, saying that they've got proof that I said that Annette needs to unalive herself with a lanyard. Okay. I would very much like to see this message because I have searched through all of my Discord and WhatsApp messages because you can search them, obviously. I typed the word lanyard and the various other keywords into it, and I could not find this message that I apparently have sent. So, um, if there is one, it's definitely made up. I don't joke about those sort of things. It's not something that I would say. So I just wanted to cover that off because some people have been coming in and saying that, and it's just completely
It's the
lied.
it's the
It's
first
made
time
up.
it's the first time that I've heard of this, John. And has this been following you just since this whole Annette's leaving the app?
Well, it's only been in this evening. Apparently it's on Discord. I do not think I would have said something like that. Now I do send Pockers, jokey messages about different people all the time, but it definitely isn't something that I would ever have said. I mean, you guys can spin it. Well, there's already people saying, "Why would you not search? Why would you need to search for it if you didn't say it?" Because I wanted to see if it was something that Pockers had said to me as well. So, I wanted to check if either of us had said it, and we hadn't. So I'm very confident that that's made up. So I just wanted to cover that off. But the most important reason why I'm here is because there's a certain thing happening tomorrow.
There is. The podcast is dropping tomorrow, so at 6 o'clock tomorrow on my YouTube, we have an interview with John. It's just over an hour long. We discuss a lot of things, obviously without spoilers. Obviously, Annette is definitely featured in it, but it's not just about Annette. And so I've got to. I just want to go back to the lanyard thing. So,
Yeah.
I don't understand. Where's this come from? Why did you have to explain that again? Why did you have to search that up?
Well, because people keep saying in here that there is a message between me and Pockers somewhere where I've said that. I have spoken to Pockers about a lanyard, basically, previously, because I don't know if you know this, but we obviously did a video. Well, I did a video where I showed the lanyard um, that she had in the goodie bags. Do you remember the goodie bags?
I do.
And so basically, I was just explaining to him where I got that lanyard from because,
Somebody's
you know,
saying in the chat that they can upload it. If they do upload it, do you mind me popping it on the screen and seeing what it is, what this is all about? I mean, I will say nowadays that obviously screenshots are very easily done via AI and stuff like that. But if somebody is going to post some sort of evidence of it, do you want to have a look at it and see what it is? I mean, it
yeah,
gives them some time to do that. Um, I mean, I've seen you take the piss, and let's face it, you have said on the podcast that you regret some of the things that you have said about Luna in the past. You know?
yeah. I genuinely don't think it sounds like something that I would say about someone. I genuinely don't. And I couldn't find any evidence in any screenshots. So,
Yeah. Uh,
people are saying that they've seen it, but I'd like to see it if it's genuine.
so you spoke to Luna today, did you?
No, I went into another live and I spoke to Pitta because I actually changed my view on Pitta
Right.
after sort of, seeing how she was in the live today. She actually, well, Dan went in there, as he said earlier, to talk to her about how things were going. After she had affected him quite a lot but they helped her move, if you remember. Um, and she had caused a lot of concern to his partner while she was there, and he was trying to explain to her how that had affected him and all this sort of stuff, and she wasn't really listening to it. And it was good to hear Pitta basically stand up to Annette and say, actually, I have this opinion as well.
Yeah.
So that changed my whole opinion of it. I thought that was really interesting to see. Um, so I went in there and just said that to her. I said, look, I actually genuinely do agree with the way that you're handling it, Pitta. And I sort of said to her, look, if Annette really wants to have a conversation about how this is all gone and how it's affecting her, because there's some new things that came to light, like how she's been potentially diagnosed with various other conditions that could explain the way that she acts. So I thought it was quite interesting. And I said, look, I'd be happy to have a conversation with you to see where we can go from there, basically. That's basically what happened today.
Yeah. Can I just address the chat, because my mod chat's busy and everybody else is busy. If that account who claims to have the screenshots uploads a screenshot, we just need a message saying it's uploaded, and yes, your account needs to be public, and we'll have a look at it. All right. If mods could just keep an eye on that and pin it if it's going to happen, and we'll have a look. But Pockers earlier on said that it seemed to him, at least, that you were putting out an olive branch today.
Yeah, well, I guess that was the idea. But I guess I didn't watch the whole live, but I believe that she didn't react very well to what Dan was saying, and then she went to delete her account. Or I don't really understand what's happened. Do you know what's happened with that?
I know that obviously people can deactivate their accounts. So you've got like 30 days or something, you deactivate it and it won't show on the app as though you've deleted it. And then if you log in anywhere between the 30 days, you can then start the countdown again. It doesn't mean that necessarily you have, deleted it. It just means you can
you have 30 days.
Pause,
Yeah.
But yeah, that account is quite silent in the chat, but we'll see. I will let you know as well, guys, this will be the last few boxes. But yeah, so what about I asked Pockers the same thing, John. Like, last night, the lives that were held, the Tuna Tuesday, all of this sort of stuff, is that coming to the end? I'm shit with technology in the chat. Jesus Christ, uploading a screenshot. I believe.
I mean, it's not really my show, so it's not. Yeah. It's not really my decision.
But if it's not your show and there's an olive branch and all this, does that mean you are not going to be on Tuna Tuesday anymore? Are you like, oh, well, actually, like, are you stepping away? It's not obviously like a separation of your friendship. Obviously, you and Potters are really close. He's a great, but like,
it's been an interesting day. It's been an interesting day, and I don't think I'm ready to really go into detail on what the outcome of today is.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I think. Look, there's two sides to the story, isn't there? From my point of view, we have seen her do this a number of times before, where she gets very upset about things and then claims that she's going to leave, and people feel that she's actually starting to listen and will change some of her behaviour. I'm just saying this is the fourth time now. Is that genuine? This is the first time I've seen Pitta talk to her the way that she did. And it was the first time I saw Pitta actually stand up for some people back at Annette. And so that was definitely very interesting, Yeah.
I suppose, like I said to Pockers, you and Pockers are going to be the people that people will approach if they have an issue with Annette. Or they think that they have something on Annette, or they want to, they're going to be coming to you, aren't they? So in some way, you will sort of always have that landed on your door and do that. Do you think it's awareness at this point, or I don't know, like, I don't know how to ask it. Like, I just feel like saying, is it time to just, back away a little bit? Do your cruise content, your cooking content. You're a funny fucking dude, as you know. Do your reaction content?
Look, at the end of the day, if there's nothing to talk about, there's nothing to talk about, right? So if a person doesn't do something that warrants a discussion, then there's no content to be had anyway, right?
Yes.
While she continued to do those things, please do remember who it was who brought to light the charity originally, who brought to light the goodie bags originally, who brought to light her behaviour originally